Hey guys, it's Mark from North 7 Outdoors. Welcome back to another episode. Today we're doing a lure review, Tightlines UV. So this is the kind of review I want to talk about for years and years. I've been throwing these at least for 6 years. I think they've at least been doing it for 8 years. And that's the strands on the little stuff. Now maybe not the Ned rig in particular, but they've been putting strands on their soft plastics well before the dice, and everyone's doing that stuff now. Granted, these strands are a little different than the plastic that they put on dice, but I mean still, like, this is not a new concept. I don't even know if it's Japanese. I don't even know if that's a original Japanese concept, because this has been around for probably a decade. So it's just kind of funny how people reinvent stuff and they're like, oh yes, this is the greatest thing ever. And it's like, is it? Or did they modify something? And not to say that, you know, modification isn't the name of the game these days when an original idea is so far so hard to get, man. An original idea is very hard. But anyways, you can get these for like $2 on clearance. So we'll see if they work as well as the old dice. Wish me good luck, guys. There we go. That did not take long. Small, whatever it is. Could be a little bass. No, it's a little rock bass. Not exactly what we were hoping for, but I think that's like our third cast. This little marsh here. Oh gosh. Well, it wasn't recording, but as you can tell by the strands on this guy, we got one, like, I believe another 12-incher, just the cast after the rock bass. All right, so far so good. It's holding up. I've tried Tightline before. I've been throwing them. I don't know if I've ever considered them to be home runs, but now that everyone's throwing a dice for like $20 a pack, and it's like, I'll stick to these little Tightlines UV Ned rigs here, and they make the worm and some creature baits and other stuff, so it's not just that. I got fish on. There we go. I think that's 3 fish and 3 casts. I think this is a rock bass. Still, that's a lot of catching for not a lot of time. Little Ned rig here is no worse for wear. Let's see if we can go 4 for 4 here before we did or something moved or. There we go. Oh. Not very big. If it's a rock bass, I better tighten this drag way up. Alright, it's the next morning here. We caught our first fish on an old Ned rig here. It's our spot blown out by some new beaver residents to this bay. And having some major battery GoPro issues. But hopefully it all works out for us. I think this is a bass. It's definitely a bass. There we go. Definitely can also tighten up the drag. I guess I was a little too worried about bending out this hook. No, I was not recording, and I just let go into the old live well here. Bass number 3, feisty little smallmouth. Alright. Gosh, I don't know why I wasn't recording, but that's number 3 and about 12 friggin' rock bass. So, and I must say that I am impressed so far about like durability. The strands haven't come off. I'm still on the same lure. And also some lures just do not work well with the old lure keeper from the Mustad Ned rig hooks, but I like using them because the trade-off is the lure keeper's not as good, but it's a thicker hook, so you have less chance of bending them out. And for someone like me that doesn't always use 8-pound fluorocarbon leader, sometimes I'll just use whatever. It's nice not to bend out that hook. All right, let's keep going. There we go. That's a bass too. All right, very next cast. Oh, well, quick release. And the Ned rig's no worse for wear. All right. There we go. That's 4. Let's get one more. I'm going to be pretty impressed. Like, price-wise, it's awesome. Durability so far pretty good. I've been getting a lot of bites. That's a giant. You reel in for me, honey? I gotta work on my old netting skills. Yeah, just let him take a run. Yeah. Is it a big smallmouth? Oh yeah, just yep. Drag him towards the net. There we go. There we go. That's a good one. Sure. There we go. Good fish to end off the video here. If we get the assist. 3 pounds, almost done. 308. There we go. Plus the scale's a little on the light side. Good quality fish. Alright guys, that's Tightlines UV. Great little product there. They're cheap and works surprisingly well. You don't have to spend the fancy money on the dice lures, you know? And even before the dice lures, we had the Tightline UV. So always remember, if you think something's the original, it probably isn't. Alright, pass me my rod.